welcome, welcome, welcome. You can always look for the timestamp. Give me 1 second. All right. I gotta find the deck I'm trying to work with. All right. Trying, guys. I'm trying. Get my coffee. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to find the deck that I want to do real quick with you guys. And I literally, it really is like real quick. Not like speedy quick, but for real. Struggling. Good morning. It's not the deck. I can't find it. I hate when this happens. Drives me nuts. Super duper annoying. Hi. All right, well, that defeats the whole purpose of the reading I wanted to do. I'm super bummed. I have no idea. Well, here's one of them. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. Fuck, man. Okay. I don't need that. All right. I got it. I found it. All right. Good morning. Good morning. I really don't have long. My brother's sleeping. He's waking up. Maple slept at my sister's last night, so she'll be home soon. I just wanted to, with this energy, this is more like, it's more like, it's a 6 of air, just flew out. So this is more like sexual energy I'm looking at. Sensual energy, sexual energy is the energy that we're moving into. So I want to look at the shadow side, and I want to look at the sensual side. I don't know which one to read first. I can't do them both right now. I can do one later. Let's just do an overall energy. Good morning. I am ready to go because we're leaving here at like 11:30. Cookout on a 98-degree day. I didn't plan it, but let me plug you in. But hey, at least the pool will be open. At least the pool will be open. So, good morning. All right. All I see is boobs. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep those out. Like, go fucking figure. I chose this read and I put this on. I'm just ready to go, guys. I'm ready to go. Yeah, no, there's plenty of shade. There's plenty of shade. There's trees. There's a yawning. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm just ready to go because we're going to go. And I just kind of looked down. And they're like, bam. Courtney's boobies in your face. I'm so sorry. I'm going to keep them out of the angle. But I'm dying laughing because of the read. I just like what we're reading. But this is the deck I wanted to read on with the energies. Okay. Especially with Aries going into, okay, what are we in? Pisces, when Gemini, well, happy birthday to all little Gemmies. But Aries and Mars and Aries, it's a fire sign. So we're going to have that passion, the sexual energy, the magnetism, the shadow side of it, the machismo, Joe Camel. So let's just do an overall. And when I come back, we'll do the shadow side and the sensual side. I've been waiting for this transit. I know a lot of people, it's so intense. A lot of people aren't crazy about this transit, but I like this transit. Okay. So overall energy right now, we have the 6 of Swords. So it's moving forward, which is nice. I do kind of feel like there might be some type of seduction going on in the ethers or through sexual, like looking at pictures, masturbation, things like that. So again, so this is like coming to a halt almost, because 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So you go from the 6 moving forward with the 10 of Swords right here too. So it's like, this is more of like a shadow side of things. It's almost like being blocked. Like Cinderella, 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 Cinderella. Does the shoe fit? Like, come on, the shoe fits. And it's like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't fit. But you lost a shoe, you know? Ace of Wands. So here's this energy I knew was coming. So it's almost like not even paying attention to it, but we have the lurking here. So we have lurking for sure. So again, some people have a hard time with this transit. I've been waiting for this transit. This is power. It's intense. I don't know how to explain it. I always liked certain transits, and this is one of them because it's like almost like getting my umph back, or like can't be low. Like how can you be low when like it's hard to explain. See, and this energy already is not meshing because I think right now Pisces is in Mars, and this is a big transit. And I'm sure other readers are going to start reading it. There's something about the seventh day in. So right now it might be more of like sexual seduction or dreaming or trying to like lurk you in 5D energy, that type of stuff, right? Mars enters Aries. Yeah. Do we know when? I know it's soon. We might already be there. I don't think so. I think it's the 22nd or the 24th, 25th. Because a couple weeks ago, when I was looking at the transits, I was like, yay. So it's either the 22nd, is it now? The 22nd or Mars and Aries transit dates.
According to Refinery 29,
May 24th until July 4th.
Where it'll stay until July 4th, giving us a perfect kickoff celebration to start off the summer. Aries is the very first sign of the zodiac, meaning that this transit begins a brand new cycle for Mars.
This is why I've been waiting for it, because I'm excited. Like with transits like this, guys, you can't go wrong. Now, if you're manipulating energy and masturbating to photos and watching porn and got all that, like that's only going to get bad for someone else, right? But if you're more using it in a way to create and your passions coming back and like all that stuff, it's going to be extremely beneficial. So again, on May 24th, Mars will enter Aries, where it will stay until July 4th, giving us the perfect kickoff celebration to the start of the summer. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, meaning that it's the transit that begins the brand new cycle of the Mars. So again, because it's the first sign of the zodiac, too. So I'm going to actually do a reading for all of my signs, just to kind of see where the energies are at, so you know. We'll probably start that tomorrow, going into probably Monday. And I did plan on using this deck and my Tantric deck. So yeah, it makes sense, right? But I remember when I saw this a couple weeks ago, I was like, yep, I'm excited. Because it's like creativity, it's passion, it's inspiring. It's like it's a muse type energy of admiration, and it's, and you don't even know, it's like admiring yourself. So we'll get into it, right? But for right now, this is the overall, okay? And then what, my brother leaves like 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. So tomorrow we'll start the zodiacs. I got Monday off. We'll continue on Monday, okay? So this makes sense, the overall energy, right? So there is energy here, dreaming, seduction, that type of stuff, but it's 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. And right now, We are going into Gemini, but that's not what this is kind of telling me. This is kind of ass backwards energy. Like Cinderella, That's all. Cinderella, Cinderella. It's like a mouse chasing its cheese or something. It's like she's off, it's over. It's like moving forward, right to the Ace of Wands. He or she. There is same-sex energy coming in too, and people, this is also one of those transits where people explore, they can sway both ways. I mean, you guys, the swingers, because I just saw that, like, they have a blast in this energy because they're so confident, and it's like this is probably one of their favorite transits. Um, so have fun, safe sex, however it goes down for you. But it is that type of energy, okay? And it stays strong. I have to check the transits in between. I will do that tomorrow. Um, and maybe we'll do this twice. We'll do it again, maybe mid-June, to kind of see what the. All right. So I do feel like there's probably some masturbation here, and wishing and hoping, and I don't know. It's almost like something comes to a halt here, some type of block. Whether you're blocking spiritual, it's a spiritual blocking, but it's like you're not looking back. You got the Ace of Wands right here. Someone else could be feeding you. You could be feeding yourself. I want to see what this block is right here. It's either an actual block, a spiritual block, like spirits blocking. It is. I almost feel like nuisance energy or energy of being shocked. The priest. So it's the Hierophant. So there's a lesson here, or there's another man here, an authority figure. The Hierophant is known as the priest too, but typically it can be an authority figure. To me, I feel like lessons already been learned on one end, maybe not on the other. But to me, there could be another man here that's got strong Taurus in their chart. Or it's spirit blocking a situation. There could be a shock or a surprise, because if you look at her face, or you could get caught masturbating, so heads up on that, whether it's kids, however it goes down. This is energy too, with the energy we're in, where it's like, be careful if you're sexting or doing any type of anything. And actually, it makes sense I mentioned this because a couple years ago when we hit a transit like this, one of my friends was Snapchatting something and accidentally sent it to the wrong person, and that it was a big shit show. He ended up keeping the video. We found out like a year later. It was insane. Okay. Um, what he did was record it on another one of his phones, and I know it's Snap, right? But you couldn't save it then, but you could rewatch it either 2 or 3 times. And he was real quick to grab his other phone or laptop, whatever he did. I believe it was another phone, and he recorded it. Sick fucking person. Mind you, we don't talk to them anymore. Me for other reasons, but that didn't help, right? But both of them had the same name. It was an honest mistake, okay? So be careful for that too. I can't tell if there's another man or a woman in between this energy, because it's not normal to go to the 6 to the 10. We didn't even get to the ace yet. That's coming in, right? That's like that looks like she's being pleased. Both her hands are here. Right? Because if her thumb's right here. Yeah, someone else is pleasing her. It could be her own thoughts, her own desires, her own dreams, or it could be somebody in your life coming in, or somebody you're already dating, or someone you might get sexual with. I can't tell if this is the energy that's in between. It's shocking now. I mean, you could have an amazing orgasm, somebody you just meet, and you're like, holy shit, thank you. Sex between you and somebody else can be very intense during this transit. Nothing wrong with that. Me with sexual energy and certain stuff, I'd be that one where I'd be like, oh, if I was sleeping with somebody, I'm not gonna lie, I would look up all the transits and I'd be looking for Scorpio transit. I'd be looking for all sorts of stuff because I like depth, right? This is definitely energy of playing or wanting to play. I don't careful who you're calling in or who you're dreaming. I wanted to say astro sex. I'll let you know if that comes up, but you might want, if I see it, you might want to protect yourself during this transit. Set some type of intention into a stone. That's important too, because that's no fun. I've experienced that. It's very violating. I've experienced that twice, and it's tough. So you always want to protect yourself like that. But with this type of energy where it's just in the air, again, I would and I've never done it, and it just came to me as if like I'm channeling. I would put intentions into a stone and keep it near your bedside, especially if you're aroused or horny or anything. Okay. Let me just try to clarify this Hierophant real quick to kind of get a look on what this is. Because I don't want anybody to get like violated. So please do that. 10 of Pence. No, this could be long-term solid. This could be could possibly be a job offer. King of Earth at the bottom of the deck. But you have a lot of admirers. This is tricky energy. This is more of a shock. This is more of boredom. With the King of Pence at the bottom of the deck here. It doesn't feel work related. You are moving forward though. This almost feels like research, but it's not the 8 of Pence. And this is just a collective read right now until we start the zodiacs, which will be Sunday and Monday. Going into it. Ironically enough, I can't read this energy. So let's move on. Maybe it will come to me. I mean, you could be reading something, seeing something, and you're shocked. You could be hearing something through the grapevine. Like I said, you could actually get a video and you didn't see it coming. Coochie pic, video, I mean, penis pic, dick pic. Like, I don't know how this is going to go down, right? But it's like, to me, I'm not really reading this right now because it's not making sense for me. I'm more right now reading by depiction of the cards and intuitively and whatever I'm channeling. Okay. But I'm trying to incorporate the meaning of the card, but it's just not working that way right now, which is totally fine. So you might hear something through the grapevine, or you're just busy at work, or you're caught up in a romantic novel, a seductive novel, poetry. It's, to me, it's like nobody right here, not even the King of Pence, can even like bother you or trigger you. Like it is, but I do feel like there is some type of shock or surprise. So this Ten of Airs, usually, betrayal, stabbed in the back, no going back. I can't stand, and this is an ending too. I can't, and that's an ending, and that's a beginning. I can't stand when the Ten of Swords or Wands hangs out, because that's like, nines are endings, guys. And so this is a one in numerology, and that's just a one, right? So this energy really shouldn't be on the board. So it's lingering, whether it's you or somebody else. So just be careful here, because it's like, what do you mean the shoe doesn't fit? It's almost like you don't even want the shoe to fit. Mingya, Ten of Cups. You got 3 tens here. 10-10. I'm almost saying sexual seduction. 10-10 is positive though. You got 10-10, but now you got 10-10-10. Spiritual meaning of 10-10. It means that you're having a spiritual awakening. The 10-10 is realizing your own self-realization. So that could be that. Okay. It means you're on the right path and you soon find your true self, or what it is, want, however it is for you. Everything's going according to plans and desires. Okay. So, and this is love, twin flame union. I don't read shit like that, but it's all about desire. So something is going accordingly, even though it might feel off. Okay. Let me see if I can get 10-10-10. A completion of karmic hardships. Yeah. This is a sign that tells a person that's suffering due to bad or negative karma overall. It's also a sign of renewal, trust, and faith and love in the universe and the person. Okay. The 10-10-10 is unique, finding its feet in the system. God or the Supreme Soul tells us the potential in a person is now surfacing, and it be used for your own personal well or societal good. People who see this sign may be feeling guilty or feeling maybe stressed out because of the life choices they made. Okay, so this makes sense. Definitely like a karmic ending here too. Okay. Completion and karmic hardships. This is a sign that tells a person that overall suffering is due to negative karma. All right, but it's over. So this is the end of someone's karma. It could be the beginning of someone's karma again, but like this is like another dose. Okay, so it is, God understands, distinguishes between mistakes, blunders, and crimes and manipulation. Okay, so well, I'm gonna actually send this to me, because this is something that I want you to talk about in the other readings. Right now, I don't have time to talk about it like that. I will put the meaning. I will put the meaning in the description box. And I was on YouTube earlier, and it's funny because it just actually, Mars and Aries, Natalie just did one. I'm not surprised. She loves transits. So there's going to be more information in hers too. I'm probably going to read mine a little differently though, obviously. So this is all about your happiness, your contentment. This 10 of water and the 10 of pens to me is not bad energy. That's long-term contentment, stuff like that. But it's also clearly endings here. There's definitely a portal because you got the 1111 right here. But that portal is not for the fresh energy. That portal is forever. So again, set intentions behind a stone because that portal is about to open. And you get the mirror. So is somebody mirroring you, whether it's feminine energy, whether it's masculine energy. It's like wanting to be like you. Could be admiring you, but it's more, it's confusion for somebody. And that's another 10. So here's your 10, 10, 10 again. Jeez. Jupiter, Saturn, Taurus, Mingya. Wow. Somebody's trying to replicate or mimic you. So careful for obsession too. You got the Lovers. You could be exploring the opposite sex here too, if you're already in that type of relationship, or vice versa. No, thank you. I already grabbed mine and Nick's. Maybe half a dozen donuts. You want to stick in a blueberry for Caden? Someone's trying to mirror you, mirror feminine energy. Typically, I would say, but this is your own self-realization too with the 10, 10, 10s. This is you realizing something, but it's not regarding, it could be regarding this situation, but it's more regarding you. I definitely am going to have to snap a picture of this, and I don't want to forget, so I'm going to snap one now. And I know I'm missing 2 cards, but I'm just getting the overall vibe here. Because this is more of, it really is, it's pulling me back to that number. So again, I will put this in the video below. God or the Supreme Soul tells us through a sign of that the potential of a person is now surfacing, and it will be used for personal and as well as societal good. Like, I think what it's trying to explain is trying to tell me societal, like it's like social media, like my aura, my vibe, it will be there, right? And go figure, like I'm going to a pool party but wanted to be ready. And I actually feel really comfortable like this. And typically I don't, what I'm trying to say is, guys, I'm a very, very confident person. But when it comes to like certain stuff, and I remember times even with my confidence and walking into a gas station, being at the beach, or I remember certain scenarios where I'm like, oh, they're just gawking. And sometimes it would make me uncomfortable, right? This is not the energy of uncomfortability. Like this right here is like, oh, sorry, boobies are in the face, but like going here, like didn't even think about it. And I knew I wanted to use this deck, but I didn't remember how intense it was because I've only used this deck a couple times with you. See what I'm saying? But I'm totally comfortable and confident right now. And it has a lot to do with that energy. But typically I am anyway. I'm just not one that would typically do this and be like, hey, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Like I'm just not. But here I am. See what I'm saying? Gotta love this transit, guys. And it's not like, oh, I'm seducing. It's not like that. You guys get what I'm saying? Like the vibe's gonna change. Like you're gonna want to put lipstick on. You're gonna want to put your heels on. You're gonna want to go to certain restaurants. You're gonna want to play dress up. Like if you have children, they're gonna want to play dress up. They're gonna want to clunk around in your heels. It's not a bad thing. It actually teaches kids, to have confidence. And so that's what I'm saying. Good. I'm glad you understand. Okay. That's where we're at. Okay. So Ace of Wands. So that's a big deal. Okay. The Lovers. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang just came out. So I don't know what that's regarding. Okay. But we just got Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And bang, bang, chitty, bang, bang. And it's Gemini. You've definitely been through some battles. Your period can be off too. But you're totally confident in rocking your scars. This is like a cutter. It's almost like being whipped, right? But like you could look at it, I almost look at it as in slavery too, but it's not that, but there is past life here. Um, but it's almost like what I was just explaining. So you're not really worried about your scars, which is great. So if you have stretch marks, it's like stuff like that. Like it's no stress. In a world of imagination. Careful with your imagination too. What song is that? In a world of imagine. That's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Um, Thinking you can fix something a one way, or it's that's a whole nother conversation. Definitely feel that imagination, creativity. King of Pence keeps ending up at the bottom of the deck a lot. But this type of energy is like you wouldn't want the King of Pence. This is like Sag energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's more like Sagittarius energy, right? Um, so the King of Pence is not really going to interest you, right? King of Pence here, right? Like you're not interested. You're more into like, hey, I'd rather read a novel. Get what I'm saying? So the whole practical character is not a thing right now. You're not looking for practicality. You're looking for probably depth in a different, like a whole nother way that the King of Pence is not reaching that type of depth. So neither would a Taurus. I mean, you can if you know how to mesh certain energies. You do have, I see mutable, cardinal. I don't know why spirit wants to bring that up. Tell me about the lovers real quick. So, like I said, like the King of Pence, like unless you're a model and you're working, this isn't something like, even if you were a porn star or you're in the industry, like your confidence would be like peaked, but your boss or who the photographer or whoever is would, to me, would be like not inspiring. It'd be like blah, like pose like this. You would want somebody in that fire energy, like work it, that's it, yeah, you know what I mean? So the King of Pence keeps showing up, and I'm telling you, like the King of Pence is like not the energy you're looking for right now. It's way too practical. This is fantasies. This is delicacies. This is like somebody who is like, what are those clams, mussels, or something you eat, and it's like a delicacy. It's like an aphrodisiac or something. Like I wouldn't even try that, but like I'd be like, "Pff, no, I got enough of an imagination. Like I'll just pretend I'm eating them. Like I don't even need aphrodisiacs." So I don't know if that's a message if you're dealing with the King of Pence. Like maybe you would need an aphrodisiac. Maybe you would need something, because that type of energy is not going to turn you on in this type of energy. It's just not. It would be like a turn off. You're dealing with somebody too practical, or there's somebody around you lingering that's just too practical. So be careful, because I feel like they're gonna try to manipulate the energy. Oh, you want to taste of my magical penis? No, thank you. My dildo works better than your penis. Thank you, though. Like it would be hard to please you, but not with the right person. Not with the right person. You might be into more foreplay, interacting. Like you might be, like not even the whole daddy. Call me Sherry and call me Bob. Like what? Like it's like reenactments, or like, so I don't know. Whatever tickles your whatever. It's going to be interesting to see what all these zodiacs are at, because some of you could be, if you're near water, I feel like that mirroring the water, it might be good for you. Like if you were in like a hot spa, hot well, a hot spring. Like this is good for reflection, but someone's also trying to mirror you, which isn't cool. So be careful with like even if it's a friend, or like jealousy, or like it's very bizarre, because this is like all about you. Like so that's lingering, right? It's, you definitely weren't waiting for somebody to put the shoe on the foot. It's all about your own contentment. I see like a volcano eruption again, volcano eruption. So I don't know if that's a massive orgasm, or tantric sex, or it's, I don't know, but I'm also getting organisms, like, or I'm also getting water, a parasite. But it's like the same placement once again. I don't like that somebody's mirroring you. That's like somebody who wants to be like you, act like you. Like it's childish. I don't know what that's all about. Like they're very in tune with their feminine energy, but I don't know, guys. Again, I'm gonna post the whole 10-10 in the thing, okay? So, and then the 10-10-10, like, still lovers. Lovers is multiple people. multiple interest. Like it's your aura. It's going to be something about your aura. You could be having people masturbating things or whatever. Like people you don't even want masturbating. You got the magician here. Yeah. See, you're dealing with somebody who thinks they got a magical penis here. So be careful. And the Three of Wands, right? So there's someone right around the corner or in the future. There's someone definitely here and now. Okay. Ships are in. It's ironic. There's only one shoe here. This one's trying to hand a shoe. I mean, this is even public display of public. I mean, careful you're not that worked up. You're like, oh, real quick, real quick. You better make sure it's real dark and there's nobody around. But this is like sudden. It's like, let me just sit on it. Like you could be at dinner, so in the yard. Just be careful. But because this other person's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Almost like in shock. See what I'm saying? Like that would be that practical energy of the King of Pens. Like, what do you mean you want to do it here? And this energy is like, fuck yeah, why are you even questioning it? Like, I'm ready to sit on your penis. Like, what's the deal? Can I sit on your penis or what? See what I'm saying? So I just think like whomever you're sleeping with or thinking about or vice versa, like it's not a mesh. It's not a match. Like, oh my God, like, oh my God. Like, and it really is like, what? It's like, there could just be somebody better suited for you. I'm not quite sure. We'll definitely, get into it. But, let me just snap a picture. Kaden? Buddy, is it just you down here?
Yeah.
Did Nick just come down?
No.
Oh, okay. I feel like this is like what goes around comes around too. Like this is the type of energy with the Four of Wands right here. This would be like, yep, let's do it. I got you. No hesitation on each end. Okay? So you have somebody, no hesitation on each end, that's probably coming in. And then there's somebody that you've already been intimate with. I don't know the case for everybody here. But somebody here thinks they have a magical penis. But look at her. She's like, all right. And that's not you doing spells or anything like that. Like, oh, well, watch, I'll do that. Like, like that's just like, no, you could be exploring a new penis too. But that's like, I'll set you on fire like it's a snake. Like, I don't know. There's a whole nother story here that I can't get into right now. But right under that magician, like to me, you're already manifesting something new. Right? So you have one that's like hesitation, like, oh my God, really? And then you got the other one where it's like, which one do you want? You want practicality right now? Or do you want someone who's spontaneous? And the word that just came to me is ambitious. Someone who takes initiative. Yeah? All right, girl. I got you. It's like, fuck, yeah, thank you. And then the other one is like, can I sit on your dick or what? See what I'm saying? So there is multiple things. And if there's not multiple people, it's really just telling me you need more. You need more. You want more. Because this is all about you. your energy, your passion, your creativity, your drive. What are you going to create? And if it's just sexual energy, then use that sexual energy, because when this transit's over, that energy will still be with you, and it's going to get you further than you think. Okay. So this is all like a realization almost too. Like, what type of lover do you want? What type of lover do you want? Honestly. Because this really is all about you. You want somebody who's manipulating something? Well, see, it's just like you're creating. So you might realize there's a snake. It's your realization here, guys. And another 4. So now you got 4 back to back with the 4 air, but that's like waking up. Okay. I'm not sure. I would have to ask Auntie Terry to see how her dog is. I'll text her in a few minutes. Spiritual meaning of 4-4. Could be seeing 4-4 a lot, 4-4-4. I see 4-4-4 a lot. But so this is when you're going to go in and take charge of your own world and significant impact on your daily life. We can't escape the statistics. You can't escape certain stuff. It's significant number. You're in the right place at the right time. You could be going through a difficult time in life, but you got blessings and you are protected. Okay. Spirit's definitely keeping a watchful eye on you. You could expect nothing except for good fortune. And, it's also regarded, okay, there's a lot of things here. But so, see what I'm saying? Like, what do you want? This is like self-realization too. Never mind somebody else's karmas here. It's not yours. Could have been something you're linked to, but this is self-realization here. You're seeing things, you're feeling things. Like, what do you want? Because I feel like with the 3 of Wands here, like, there's somebody already set up and ready to come in. It's like just that decision. But the decision might be like a mental decision, a decision you need to make. Because the King of Pence in this scenario is not going to fix your vices, fix your anything right now. What do you want? Because you might not be any of these people, but in this energy, you're going to be like, I want to be this person. You want the person that's like, oh, I don't know. Is that much fun? Look at his face. Is he having fun? No. They're having fun. Hell yeah. Okay. So careful you don't settle here, because the Magician's right here. There could be some trickery at play. So we'll get into it with each zodiac, okay? So this is just like the overall energy. I believe I took a picture, but I'm not positive. So this is the overall energy, and it really does boil down to this right here, like self-realization, guys. And there is somebody trying to mirror you right now, which is odd. That means somebody doesn't have enough confidence to be their own person. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. But anywhoozy. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just wrapping up YouTube. Come on in. What do you got, my bowl of rocks? All right. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye. All right, I'm ready to go.